Hi, welcome to the AA Talk Show. I'm Alana.
And I'm Abby. Today we are going to be interviewing two people who were involved in the Holocaust.
The first person we're going to be interviewing is a former Nazi. Welcome, Jake Robertson. The second person we're going to be interviewing is a Holocaust survivor. Welcome, Abigail Chasen.
The first question we have is for Jake. Did you know how many Jews you killed?
No. At the time, we thought what we were doing was right, but it ended up being the wrong thing.
Well, we researched and we found out 60 million Jews died. And out of that, 1.5 million children were killed.
How come you didn't know that you were killing so many people when you were at one of the camps? Did you not see that they took us and killed us one by one?
No one ever told me what was right from wrong between what we were doing. I always thought that what we were doing was the right thing because of the influence we were in.
But what influence were you in? What made you think that you should kill us?
Hitler.
The next question we have is for Abigail Chasen. How old were you when they captured you?
I was about 12 years old. I was turning 13 at that age, but I'm 15 now, so I guess I've been in that camp for 3 years.
This question is for Jake. Jake, we were wondering, when did you start working for Hitler?
Around 2 years ago, when one of my friends offered me a job at the Auschwitz concentration camp.
Did you know that what you were doing was bad?
No, but I now know that what I did was wrong, but at the time, I didn't see anything wrong with what I was doing. Hitler made it seem that all of the world problems were because of the Jews, so I believed him. I thought that everything was right, but it was actually wrong.
What made you think that everything we did was wrong? They took everything away from us, put us in camps, killed us. They did everything to us. We didn't do anything to you, so what made you think that everything we did was the cause of everything?
He always told us, he said that everything was the Jews' fault and everyone believed it, so I guess we were I feel like some people were scared of him and just did it to do it.
This question is for Abigail. Abigail, we were wondering if you had any more family that you found after the Holocaust times, or were they all dead?
Well, after they let us out when the world ended, I went to go look for my family and I searched everywhere and I couldn't find them, so I want to believe that they're still out there, but deep down I honestly think they're dead.
Hey guys, look! I got the Cokes!
Oh my gosh, yes!
Thank you!
Thank you!
Coke, the best refreshment after a long day.
Welcome back.
We asked Jake to step out of the room so we could ask Abigail some personal questions. The first question we have for you is, in the concentration camp, did you ever try to escape, and why?
I never tried to escape because the people who did were shot on spot or found and killed, and if I were to escape, I never knew where to go. Like, if I had family out there, I didn't know where they were, and I really couldn't live on my own.
Another question we have for Abigail is, what were the conditions in the concentration camps?
Honestly, looking back to when I was in there, it was just so horrible. There were so many diseases. People died almost every day, not from them killing us, just because the place was so dirty. Rats were everywhere. I remember, picking at my hair because I had lice in it.
Did you have any friends at the concentration camp?
I had one friend. Her name was Anne. She was really close to me, and I think I was really fond of her, because she reminds me of my little sister. And when she got sick, and when one day she disappeared, I just felt like I lost my sister in that time. I think she went to like the gas chambers because I've heard so many rumors about them.
Did you know the conditions of the gas chambers?
I've never really seen the inside of one, but there was a room we weren't allowed to go into unless they took us in there. And men would stand at the top and open a hatch and I guess pour gas inside. And many people say they were going to take a shower. So they would take them and we would never see them again. And I guess they would take them to the crematorium and cremate their bodies. That's where I went. And she was my best friend.
Well, we want to thank Abigail.
We need your support to help win the war.
We can do it!
Welcome back. We're now here with Jake to ask you a few questions. The first question is, how bad was Germany's depression?
It was so bad. It was at the point where people were out on the streets asking for money and food, and we were just so deep in debt, we just didn't know what to do with ourselves.
That's crazy.
We were also wondering what made Hitler such a good option for you guys.
He was such a good option because he just came in and he showed us all these things and he said that everything was the Jews' fault, and we believed him because we just were so deep in debt we didn't know what to do, so we just thought that he was the best choice.
We were also wondering, what did Hitler promise that made you guys go for him and decide to choose him?
He promised us that we would finally be able to actually win and be better, but it ended up being the total opposite.
Another question we have for you is, what did you think when you and the other Axis powers lost?
I thought personally that we had done all of this work as a country, that it was so pointless that we just lost and we did all that hard work for nothing.
And our last question was, how do you feel about the way the things happen now?
I feel that he was wrong and that he and all his people that worked with him were wrong, and that he was just such a bad person and that all the Jews didn't deserve what we did to them.
Well, we want to thank Jake Robertson for coming in.
That's all for this segment on the AA Talk Show. See you next time.